One more step and I'm in the obituaries. Done. Brave girl. Now that's what I call a drive in the country. Faith moves mountains, but it doesn't open stone gates. Carjacks do, though. Let's go! If these symbols aren't some kind of clue, I'm in the wrong business. The guards are sleeping like logs. And yet, here I am. Not a single sign of the camp from 20 years ago. Step pyramids. The symbols are here too. I'm sweating like a dog. Isn't there a shower here? It's getting harder to breathe with each passing moment. The symbols are here too. Smells like a mummy's underpants. Must be a tomb. As I remember, those gates guard the vaults. Proper lock. As I... So then... Proper lock. The work of a young and dynamic auteur. God knows why, but I feel disappointed. Was I expecting to find treasure here? I don't know if Don Diego would be happy that the flies are getting fatter. There are faded paintings on the walls. The dyes beaten the heat and humidity.
We must strive to create a scholarly atmosphere if we are to succeed. Simple as that.
With the Indians on our backs, it's not easy to work in peace.
Exactly. So we will not be stripping the place of its treasures. So forget that for a start. Any finds we do make are the cultural heritage not only of those Indians, but of all Peru.
Peru? This isn't about Peru, Professor. It's about not having to worry about funding for a very long time.
You're not suggesting smuggling, are you?
I'm suggesting decades of trouble-free research.
Oh, the money will come, Bill. Don't worry about that. The city itself is an extraordinary discovery.
Only for you, Professor. The names of our boys here don't mean anything now, and probably won't in 20 years' time.
Bill, that's demagogy. You know that status in the scientific world is earned through years of hard work.
Maybe they don't want to wait that long. Shall we ask them?
Ridiculous. Besides, the Indians will never let us leave without the treasure. They've guarded this city for generations. None of the conquistadors who reached this place returned, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't even know it existed. Eh, Professor?
Unbelievable. An airplane in the heart of the jungle. Another lost explorer. Another pile of useful junk. Traditional glass displays are popular even in the jungle. The whole thing needs a quick eyeballing at least. This is an air filter. This filter will suck clean air again now. I'll just have to take him myself. Be a million years before I get official permission anyway. This sword's blade isn't completely rusty. Look at this monster. I feel like he's gonna stick me to his web. Yuck. Well, that was stupid. Only with... Forget it. Right. Proper lock. Forget about it. What shall I do? How about I try it one? Without some kind of lever, it ain't gonna happen. Poor bastard. From the number of fillings and cavities in this jaw, it didn't come from a young man. Bracelet watch, popular in the 80s. Proper lock. Frankly, This isn't a good idea. Piece of cake. Great idea! This funnel's been lying here for years. Time to see what's inside. Quite. I was begging them to go and look for help. I've convinced Alice that I have to stay here in case Warren returns. I just hope the Indians don't vent their anger on me. I've asked Noel for a watch. Mine broke. I don't want to become disoriented. My ears are alert to every sound the Indians make. They do seem more agitated than usual. Attacked the camp outside. Suddenly, the quiet of the jungle night was filled with rock and roll music. What a surreal experience. They had to find the radio. Still, it would probably be the first time this jungle had heard opera. As if heaven had descended to earth. I just want to die already. I hope they decide to enter through here because I don't know if I have enough strength to crawl out there to them. A well-fed spider is a happy spider. Climates like this, water evaporates quickly. The battery should charge up in flight. Hey, Ruth.
Did you see Nick in Peru?
Was he even planning to go?
Hard to say. He read your note and vanished again, although he called for you earlier today.
Okay, I'll call him later.
You made contact? What's the deal?
Yes, Alvarado told me about the expedition.
And? Anything new?
Yeah, but we're still in the shit.
Meaning?
After I left, Alvarado was murdered.
Don't tell me that...
It gets worse. It was another one of our weird ritual killings.
Where's Nick? Was he with you?
What do you think? He missed his flight.
Of course.
I had to go.
Talk. Fast.
As we thought, treasure was the basis of the argument between Warren and the professor. Warren and the others abandoned the professor, his daughter, and her friend Rache. Seems the Indians got them after that. But anyway, I went and checked out Akakor for myself.
You did what?
Yeah, I found Rache's grave too, just as Alvarado described it.
So what are you thinking now?
Well, they could be the professor's remains. Analysis of the jawbone I retrieved will confirm or deny that.
Alvarado's dying the same night you visit doesn't look too good. How do we explain that?
Alvarado was barricaded in. I practically had to beg to be let in. Which he did, only after scrutinizing my ID and that photo for 1,000 years.
Well, it could have been Warren, or Brantford. How are you and Nick working out?
We haven't, started to cooperate in full.
And that's it? Time's running out here, Agent. We need results, not dreams and holiday stories.
I do what I can.
And more. You broke nearly every rule in our foreign contact manual.
I felt it was time to get more hands-on.
The only hands out there were on Alvarado's throat as they cut his beating heart out.
Come on, it was always likely he'd be hit.
A likelihood you may well have improved. I'm taking you off the case as of now. I'm assuming full command from here on out. Plus, you're suspended from active duty.
Chief, I only need 2 more days. I'm this close.
It's not open to discussion, and I want your final report by tonight.
I'll have to hit that library again to do that.
Fine, vacation time's over, Lara Croft. Just get it done.
Hey, that was no vacation out there. I bled to move this investigation forward.
Save your energy. You'll need it later, if you're lucky.
I want the suspension in writing.
Why, of course.
Tell me one thing. Is Nick a suspect?
At this point, I can't exclude the possibility.
Sorry, honey.
Hey, good morning to you.
Ah, it's you again, FBI. You're probably surprised to see me, huh?
I am, but I'm glad you're here.
The niece fell ill after the trip. Worn out, I suppose. Can I help you?
I hope so. Today I'm looking for information on Professor Dickinson.
Ah, I remember him. You probably want to know about his tragic expedition, I suppose.
That's right. I've been looking for stuff on that expedition.
You should have said so right away. Oh, and I'm not sure, but I think our bookworm was someone from your side.
Bookworm? Oh, the page terror?
Yeah, that little vandal.
Can you get me a name? That would be very useful.
I'll try.
And regarding Professor Dickinson?
Yes, well, I remember his widow gave all the professor's notes and diaries to his assistant.
It wasn't a man named Warren, was it?
Might have been.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie. Stay healthy. I'll have to close the reading room in a few minutes. I'm all alone here, you know.
To John and colleagues, Noel Roche. This hairy beast is Roche? To John and colleagues, Noel. Well, we definitely got Roche's photo and signature. Does this handwriting look familiar? To John and
Well, ain't seen you around for a while. Investigation breakdown?
On the contrary,
Where are we going today? Storage? The orangery? Gift shop?
the archives.
Archives? But of course. And will Madame be setting off any alarms today?
Not unless you'd like me to. All right then, onward, Jeeves. How am I going to find these documents? How do I read that? Which is left? Right. From dental records, we can establish that this is from the remains of Professor Dickinson. From dental records. Right. Have you been out of town recently?
Good day to you, Agent. No, I haven't, but I gather you were in Peru.
You're well informed. Alvarado told me all about the expedition and your little revolution.
I don't think you know the whole truth.
I know enough about your part.
Do you indeed? Well, if I've done some wrong, then arrest me. Otherwise, I've no interest in baseless accusations.
I also know about the grave you thought was Roche's.
Whose is it then?
The professor's.
Ah, well, that could explain a lot. I never liked the idea of the professor and his daughter whirling around exacting vengeance from the guilty.
So you think Roche is alive and killing?
Do you have a better explanation?
Couldn't it be the case that someone wants your treasure?
Treasure? Even if this treasure existed, I don't see how 5 dead bodies would lead to it. Anyway, I must dash. Until the next...
6.
Yes?
Alvarado was killed shortly after my visit.
God save us from the FBI.
You're out of order.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an important call to make.
Chaser here. Where's the report? You got an hour.
I'm following Warren at the moment. I'm on 181st by the subway.
Repeat your location, please.
181st Street subway. Warren's leaving his vehicle and entering a tenement.
You come back here right now, you hear me? You are no longer lead on this case. I'll deal with him.
From Chaser. He wants me to turn over all materials in the serial killer case to him. From Chaser, this signature. There's similar handwriting on the photo from the stockbroker's house. The letters E, S, and N are alike in both signatures. Well, well. He suspended me.
Ah, it's not so bad. He probably isn't serious.
He lumped me with the guilt for Alvarado's death, too.
Huh. Well, he's been touchy with everyone lately. He wasn't even here for a few days. When he came back in, he was acting like a bear with a splinter in its paw.
It wasn't in his paw, I'll tell you that.
Huh, that ain't everything either. All of a sudden, I seem to have a desk full of outstanding work and little point in going home.
Yeah, I've got to have the Peru report on his desk by this evening, too.
I know. He asked me to stay with you, but no way I'm working late tonight. I'm going home, honey.
Oh, he won't like you in the morning.
Look, if you're still writing reports, you're still an agent. Lock up before you go, would you? The key's in my drawer.
Okay, Ruthie, although I'll probably be done with it soon.
And don't get in any more trouble or the chief will string me up by the balls. And when it comes to that, he's the best.
Screw the morality of it. Human life is at stake. FBI agent starts career tossing her boss's office. Is fired the next day. What's the password? I'm acting in a high necessity state. Airplane tickets to Cusco, Peru. Oh shit, everything's clear now. I let him right to Alvarado. I gotta go tell Nick and then go grab Warren before he gets hit too. Let's book it, there's no time to lose. There's a newspaper collection here from 20 years ago. This must be the page he tore out of the '86 yearbook at the library. A police photo of a car accident. Is that lanky guy from the previous photo also him? I think this is Alice Dickinson, the professor's daughter. This must be the... Nick, come on, pick up for once. Listen, Leon Chaser is Noel Rache. Rache is our killer. I'm going to the subway on 181st to intercept Warren. A very useful thing. Is this the building which belonged to Warren's grandparents? Is this antique elevator still operational? Doors to the cellar are closed. Maybe it'll be easier by elevator. There's a light on downstairs. Maybe the elevator doors are open down there. The schematics seem to indicate that we need to bypass Switchbox 2007 WB. A very useful thing. So then, this is the elevator's engine room. Here's the heart of the mechanism. Brave girl! It's pretty unpleasant here. Irreplaceable equipment. I'll take it just in case. Why'd anyone keep a load of water here? So now I'm on the other side of the wall. Grandpa always wanted to be an engine driver. Must be genetic. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones is ready. Do.
Take it, all of it, all the gold. He didn't deserve it, you do.
Well, it was Walkero who inspired me. When I saw Fairbanks' body, I thought, why not me? Why didn't I kill him? Nothing was left for me then. Only this film in my head of those Indians carving Alice into pieces.
Rache, this isn't my fault.
But it was you who left us there.
I didn't want her to die either.
You weren't there when they got her. None of your pals were. That's why each of them had to be taught a personal lesson. And now it's time for yours.
FBI, drop the gun!
I'm the FBI!
Release me, quick!
Nick!
Both dead. Damn. Guess I screwed up again. On the other hand, it might just be the best possible ending to this case. One thing I still don't understand, though. Why he kept Branford alive.